Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 from Falcon Lake, Texas State Park, and it's a little misty rain this morning, so I thought I'd just take a little drive. I've had some people ask me in the past, what type of RV should they buy? Well, you look straight ahead there, that's mine. That's a Casita 17-foot Freedom Deluxe 2019. And now what we're going to do for your enjoyment is I'm going to turn the camera to the right, like in this, and then drive through this state park and let you see the variety. Right there is somebody camping in a van, like a Class B type, and so there's another way. But you're going to see a lot. We're going to go down in the misty rain. The video will be a little dark, nothing I can do about that. But I'm just burning daylight till the sun comes out. Say around 10 o'clock, they say the sun will break out, and it's supposed to be 81 here today. Here's another one. Here's a little travel trailer, a guy pulling it with a pickup. Looks like about a 22, 24 footer, maybe 22. And then up ahead here on the right, you've got a Class A motorhome. And we haven't gone a fifth of the way yet. And that motorhome there, I'm going to guess, is 28 feet, maybe. Got a few vacant spots in here, but we're going to go down and turn around and go back through the park on the way. I'll go the long way out. In fact, I'll make this little turn right here since there's nobody here. Yeah, these are all pull-through sites, which is great. Crazy thing is everybody always, by accident, or I guess, end up bunching up all at the same site or the same area, like where I am. It doesn't bother me. These people are all retired, very quiet, no problem. There's the Class A again, and then on the right we'll have ESCAP, Escape travel trailer with a pop out being pulled by a pickup. That's again, it looks like that's a pretty popular length, about 22 feet. There's another one, there's called a Lance. That's with a pop out, and it's about the same length, 22 feet, so that looks like a pretty popular length. That's restrooms and stuff on the right there, and showers. And here's some wealthy individual right here on the right with a Casita. Boy, you talk about having it knocked, look at that. And then right next to him is a guy in a, is this a motorhome? Yeah, it's a motorhome, a Bay Star motorhome with pop-outs on both sides. And here's a travel trailer, but look how they've got it screened in. They got a screened-in shelter under their awning. And on we go. You see the variety, right? So when you ask me those questions, there's a guy with an R-Pod Jayco on the left or whatever it is. There's a View Class C. There's a fifth wheel here with pop-outs all over it. Looks like it's got a disease. And here's another, it looks like a Road Trek type, and a Class C on the left across from it with a tow vehicle. All the Class A's and Class C's have tow vehicles. Class B's usually don't. That's the van type. This is a fifth wheel. Got his bicycles out in the rain. That's good. Washes them. Here's another Class C, a Coachman Freelander. Nice length. A few more vacant spots. Guys from Colorado. Hope he doesn't run into me. I don't know if he can see me or not. That's a tow vehicle. Okay, now that part we went through there, that was the water and electric sites. These sites in this section all have full hookups, so you're going to see more motorhomes in here. And I'll kind of put this a little straighter so you can catch both sides, because we're not going to come back through here. There's a Class C. It's called a Wayfarer. There's a, I don't know what this one is. I think it's a travel trailer. He's got 5 pop-outs. Okay, no, that's a fifth wheel, a long one, double axle. And there's an old boy that's got one of them old Toyota things. I can't remember what they are, but they're pretty cute. Turn it back a little bit there. So you see the variety here, ladies and gentlemen. Now again, most of these people are retired. That was a Freedom Express. This is a Layton. It's an older model, fifth wheel. That is a Cougar travel trailer. Here's a Heritage Glen giant fifth wheel. Pop outs all over it. And on the left, the one you can barely see is a Montana fifth wheel. Big old good one. Yeah, Mama wants those pop outs. Daddy's not too concerned. We got a lot of those big ones. There's another big country fifth wheel. Fifth wheels and travel trailers seem to be the most popular. Class A's and Class C's, they're there in the Class B's, and then the guys like me. But as you can see, everybody is accomplishing the same objective with a different type unit. There's a Sterling fifth wheel on the left and a reflection fifth wheel on the right. And then we got a Class A on the left there. That is a, what? That is a, doesn't have a name. That's a Fleetwood Bounder. And we've seen all the RVs now, and we'll cruise out of here. But what I want to mention also is these people are all retired in there. They're all, I'm not going to say they're full-timers. I doubt that they are. Most of them have a home somewhere, and this is their hobby, kind of getting out of the winter in the colder parts of the U.S. and Canada. So now, well, I'll leave it there, let you see the brush. So, but yeah, RVing is what it is. It's just like people in homes and cars. Everybody drives a different type car, and people live in different homes by choice, because we all have different tastes. We have different needs or wants, whatever, and that's the way that goes. But also, you know, there's people, a lot, I'd say probably a third of the RVs that you see there are people that are by themselves, and either their spouse has died and they are by themselves, or they were never married, they were always single for a variety of reasons. They're by themselves, and you know, they're just as contented as, I guess, anyone in that campground. What do you do all day? Well, you do the same thing you would do if you had an apartment or a house. You do the same thing. You go get groceries, cook food, clean your house, read a book, watch YouTube, you know, all the usual stuff. And then the next thing you know, a day is gone. There's only 24 hours in a day, and if you sleep a third of it or more, that takes care of the big pop of it. And then for me, of course, I'd go riding my trike, or right now I'd be taking a walk if it wasn't sprinkling rain. But as soon as this rain stops, I'm going to go walking. I'm just going to go into town now, and I'm going to get me a cup of coffee. That coffee I got in Goliad here several days ago tasted so good, and this is such an old damp, cool morning that I thought, man, I'll go all the way to Romero, 14 miles, and get me a cup of coffee. I thought about buying some and keeping it in the casita, and then whenever I get the urge, make it. Well, then, you know, but I like to have a little cream and a little sugar, you know. And so, you know, by the time I buy all that, and I only drink 1 cup or 2 cups a month now, if I do that. So I'd just soon pay $1. This is the, on the left there, that building, that's the park headquarters or park building. On the right is the dump station that everybody loves to go to. But a misty day in Roma, Texas, or that area, or Falcon Lake, Texas, which is good actually, because this can be dusty country on windy days, and I like to see this little mist like this because it'll knock a lot of pollen out of the air, and yeah, it'll help a lot. So I just wanted to do this video this morning because this will be one of those days where there's not a whole lot to do. I'm only driving 30, and you'd think I was going 90. it's a nice little sprinkle of rain here. I mean, I don't know how it looks on the windshield. I'm sure it's nice watching my windshield wipers, right? But you know, you needed to see those. You know, even for myself, I've thought about doing different things. I've thought about, you know, getting a van and getting rid of the truck so I'd have everything in the, you know, I could move some of the stuff out of the RV into the van, and it would still be easy to get to in the van. But hell, a cargo van, I looked at the price. They're about $34,000 for a new one. You can get a good used one for about $24,000. But you know, buying used, I never had much luck, and I'm kind of burned on that. But the downside for me is the cargo vans are classified in Texas as commercial vehicles, and once a vehicle is classified as commercial, the loan rate is going to be 1% higher, and the insurance rate will be higher than it would be on a regular vehicle. So that's two negatives, and I've weighed the negatives and the positives a couple of times, and I come out with keep what you got, boy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's about 14 miles from the RV park to Roma, and I won't let this video go all that time, but I'll do a little bit. Got people up here on the right, you saw it the other day in a video, that are boondocking in a county park. Yeah, there's no facilities of any kind up here. They do have water available, but no hookup, no electric. So you'd have to have solar, and on a day like this, you're not going to have much luck. So for all you would-be RVers or gonna-be RVers, pick the unit you want for your needs and wants or whatever. Go for it. If you don't like it, the next time you buy an RV, get something else. My recommendation has always been, and still is, if you can, rent something like you might want, travel in it for at least 2 weeks possibly, and see what you think, because you may come back home in that thing and park it and say to heck with it. Don't want to do that. Because here I am, I'm in at Falcon Lake, Texas. There was no boy going fishing this weather. On the right is the boondocking county park area, and it doesn't have any paved roads in there. The entry road is partially paved, and then it turns into dirt roads. So, you know, when you're boondocking, you just have to know that, because they're not going to be paved, and they're not going to be all-weather roads, so that if it rains, you could be in a mess. We're going south on Highway 2098 now. This is a spur that goes through Falcon Heights. There's a little RV park here on the left. It says Roma 14, so I guess from the park it's about 16. I got a grocery store here, but I wouldn't go there. He's always a friendly guy. He stands there at the door and waves. But I don't know, I feel like it's a spider web, you know what I mean? Coming through my web. Anyway, guys, I know y'all are enjoying the hell out of this, but I'm going to end the video by saying RVing is what it is. It's living your life in a home that's mobile, and that's it. It's no different than living in sticks and bricks, with one big exception, and that's that you can drive it down the highway or pull it. Other than that, life is the same. But you know, wherever you go, you're there. Nothing. There's no magic. It's not like all of a sudden you changed and all your health problems are gone. You feel like running and jumping and all that stuff. No. There's no magic wand waved and your body changes the day you get an RV. No, not at all. But anyway, guys, from on the road to Roma, Texas, on a misty, rainy day, temperature 61 degrees. This is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? It helps. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health, stand guard at the door of your mind, take deep breaths, do all that stuff that I say in the videos, because it's free and it'll make you feel better. It does, it helps. And most of all, just think positive, man. Don't let negative Nancy and negative Ned get in your head, because they're there all day long, 24 hours a day. So adios amigos, on the way to Roma, Texas in the misty, foggy weather.